welcome back to another video. So I had 3 sets yesterday, all family. So this is Shana, my cousin. She has come back today and we have removed her previous design, we've filed, we have prepped, dehydrated and applied a thin clear base. So we're going in with CJP's Amor. And on this finger I'm doing like a rose quartz effect nail. So Amor, coconut milk and some crystal glass, and you just swirl them together up and down until you've got the whole nail covered. So what I do is I do the cuticle bit first. I pick up 2 beads, 1 colour, and just get that nice and neat, and then I come in with my design and put it where I want it to go. In hindsight, probably worked a little bit thick on this set. Looks really nice, so I'm not too concerned. And I would normally use whatever glitter to put a little glitter in this finger. We decided not to. Decided to keep it nice and simple. So the answer to the question about me dehydrating over acrylic would cause lifting, the answer is no. She didn't have any. So there you go, my mistake was fine, not a problem. So we are doing a very simple design set with some glitter. She's chosen to use Tracy Lou's Cupcake, which I think is going to be really popular. Everybody loves it. So I'm just building up that colour where I want it really. So I wouldn't say I'm the queen of marble or anything like that. I get by. So yeah, just try and make sure you keep that bead really wet and really thin. So I am using today Amor by CJP, coconut milk for the white, crystal glass. I am using my size 10 Tracy Lou brush and Cupcake glitter. So on this little finger we are doing a base of Amor. So just, you can see I'm working drier than I was. So doing that practice has really helped. So getting that in around that cuticle, getting it nice and neat, tap, tap, tap. And blending the rest of the product down. I'm not concerned about the tip because we're going to be putting some of that Tracy Lou glitter on the end there. So this is Cupcake by Tracy Lou. This camera does not do this glitter justice. It is absolutely stunning, but we didn't want a lot of glitter. She wanted to keep it quite simple because she's having something a little bit more out there next time. So the middle finger is going to be an ombre, so I pick up that bead of coconut milk, get it in the middle, blend it back immediately, and then pull the product down the rest of the nail. This will give you a nice blend. You won't have a thick white line where that acrylic starts. And as always, I do the white first and I leave it to dry. I just find that you get a better blend if the white is dry. Apologise for any background noise. Obviously it's a Sunday, I've got the dogs, husband's off work, son's around, mother's around, so it gets a little busy. So same on that index finger, only difference being that on the index finger we're going to be adding a glitter swoosh. And I have left the thumb in this time, and in this video it is all real time, and I have left the filing in and the top coating. So just refreshing that white at the bottom. Now you can do your first bead of white, leave it and then refresh with the white when you do your blend. It depends on how far down you pull your pink. So we're going to leave those to set, and then onto the thumb. So I am placing this first bead of Amor. You can see I'm draining the back of the bead there, and I'm putting it in the middle because we're going to be bringing that glitter from the top, so from the cuticle down. So pat and press it to where I want it to be. You do with Amor, it's a beautiful pink colour, but it is very soft. So if you don't drain the back of your bead, it can be a little bit too see-through. So to keep it opaque, drain that bead. We'll build it up with small beads. Either or, it's whatever works for you. So as you may have seen from my statuses and my posts, I had an awful week last week. Last minute cancellations, last minute moves, you know, and no shows, which are the bane of my life. I strongly advise, if you are a new nail tech, to come in straight away with a booking fee to enable you to book people in and not lose all your money if they then don't turn up, because I lost a lot of money this week. So my new booking fee and cancellation policy is in place, and no prisoners from now on. I'm done being nice. Anyway, moving on. Let me know, actually, if you'd like some videos on dealing with things like cancellations, booking policies, etc. I am more than happy to do one. So, getting that small bead of clear acrylic, dipping it into my raw glitter, placing it at that cuticle and getting it nice and neat first, and then I'll just use my brush and add a little bit more. So you can see, yeah, working a little bit thick, but I was, you know, it's family, and I'm not always in work mode when they come, and, you know, we're chatting and eating cake. So I'm just feathering that down so we get a nice bit of that glitter just down that front line. Then going back to my ombre, I pick that first bead of Amor up and tap around the sides, get it to each side, and then feather the front of that bead down. It is important that you just feather the front. If you pull the whole thing down, you're going to end up covering all of your white. My second bead is then drier at the cuticle, and just tap into the cuticle as neat as I can get it, round each side, and then I go. As you can see, my beads are a bit big. I'm not sure what happened yesterday. It got better. I have got another acrylic set to put up, and I also have a hard gel set today. Although I am hard gel qualified, I will tell you that I don't do much of it, so I'm a little bit messy. I'm not really good. So, but I'll get that done today. We're going to get these all hopefully up and uploaded and edited today. So looking at this now, really, I didn't need that third bead. I really didn't. I could have fired that. Make life so much harder for myself sometimes. So thank you if you are a new subscriber. We are getting there nicely. If you like the content of this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment so I know. So just tapping that blend area. I'm not tapping the whole nail, just the blend area. You don't want to make it too thick. Right, so that's me tapping my pot. If you tap the pot, you end up then getting your bead, you pick it up at the same level. It just makes it easier, and it's also because I have OCD about things like that. I don't like my pot having big dimples in it. Having this wider angle, having this better view, means that I can leave my bead pickup and everything in. I'm not saying it's right, it's what works for me. I can't drag it, doesn't work for me. I just make a god almighty mess. So I'm a 3-second tap into the powder. So they're very thick. I will say, however, they fold up really nicely, so could they have been better? Absolutely. But you know, we've got the job done. They look nice. Shana is back in 2 weeks for her next set of nails. She has hers done every 2 weeks because she gets bored. So this is my glitter swoosh, tiny bead of clear acrylic into that raw glitter, plop it in the middle, and then feather it up one side and down the other. And then I tidy it up with my brush if I feel it's not as flowy as I like. And then I just add in, you don't need a lot of glitter to do this. You really don't need a lot at all, you just need a little bit. And we wanted the glitter on these fingers because obviously I don't photograph thumbs, and most people don't show their thumbs. So although I did put glitter on the thumb, it was just purely to give us something a bit different. So going back and tapping that pinky finger. So that bead goes on top. It's a small wet bead. Tap, tap, tap. And you can see that product is falling down the middle of that now. I'll just swipe off the excess. Tidy it up with the brush from the sides. You can see my nice table setup there. So I wipe over before I cap, just because I feel it helps that acrylic to flow. Minimises the chances of you getting little powder particles in. If you work a little bit dry, it means that that will polymerise straight away. And it makes it easier. I just think it flows a little bit easier. So yeah, looking at that side angle, a little bit on the thick side, but I do use my e-file to come in and file from underneath. So although the free edge may be a little bit thick on these, for whatever reason, we all have days like that, I am able to correct that with my filing. So as you can see, putting that bead at the top, it all falls down the middle then, and you just swipe off the excess. If you're really good, there won't be an excess. So again, first bead, put the cuticle, tap, 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 like that, down the side, swipe down the side. And then I'm just pressing that acrylic to where I want it to go and threading it down the nail. And you are looking for that glitter to be capped. Also let me know what you think about real time. Do you prefer the real time? Do you prefer the longer videos with real time views? Or do you prefer me to speed it up so that you have a shorter video? You know, it's your choice. I was incredibly slow yesterday. By the time I did my auntie's nails, I was a lot faster. So I will be editing nails next. So filing routine. So 100, 180 grit file. So carefully and slowly around that cuticle. You do not want to cut your client. Using my thumb as a barrier over that side. Getting it nice and flush. The flusher the cuticle when you have finished, the more likely it is that your client's nails will stay on for longer. Don't have to worry too much with Shana. So you can see I'm talking, to stop. Yeah, the flusher you get it, I don't need to worry too much with Shana because you're coming back in 2 weeks anyway, but that doesn't mean I don't want the nails to look nice. So just coming in, up them side walls, up and around. Using my thumb to feel for any lumps or bumps. When I'm happy, I'm then coming in with a buffer. So the reason you didn't see me doing the side walls and the free edge is because I almost forgot to video. So I turned it on after I'd done that bit. But a buffer very often will suffice. So side wall, free edge. Just going underneath and making sure that extension is coming straight out from the nail bed. So I just changed files then because the one I'm using now is slightly more worn than the other one. So it's a little bit softer. As you can see, look, I'm moving my thumb. When I'm doing the other side, I'm pulling the skin back with my finger. Working side to side, and I do it this way so that I'm filing evenly both sides. It's very easy to get carried away filing one side more than the other. Do love the rose quartz effect. It is very, very pretty. This set was inspired by a set by Tracy Lou, actually. It was a picture. It's quite funny. Like, all three girls yesterday came with one idea and ended up changing their mind 3 or 4 times and ended up looking completely different. So this was one of the photos that Shana had. She's also got some gorgeous decals she's ordered that we're going to use at a later point. But we ended up doing a classy ombre with a bit of glitter. So again, side walls, side walls. I like to use a sharper file when I'm doing the side walls and the free edge, just because I like that crisp look. And then come in with the softer one. So up those sides, up and around that cuticle. So you can see I don't file aggressively, I'm taking the time. How are your guys' diaries holding up? Mine's starting to get full. I've got a quietish start to the week, but Thursday onwards is, well, Wednesday onwards really. I've got one slot left on Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday I am full. Next week is not too bad, but the following 2 weeks is jammed. Absolutely jammed. Absolutely love the blend on this finger. Beautiful. So what I'm doing is taking some of that bulk out. There are a couple of big gaps like this. I apologise. We were talking, simple as, we're just messing. I did the whole service yesterday in my lounge suit, which is basically fluffy pyjamas, but you know, didn't have anything to eat off. And in actual fact, my auntie was meant to be having a gel polish, and she decided to have extensions instead. And she doesn't really have extensions. But Shana's pretty easygoing, you know, she likes her critters, she likes her pets. Apologise for camera wobbling too, until I can get a bigger desk and a better setup. Fortunately, that's the downside of filing. So my buffer is the CJP buffer. I love the shape of them. They work really well for me, especially having arthritis. Holding a white buffing block hurts my fingers so much. So I prefer the CJP ones. So coming in and just whisking around that cuticle, getting that as much as I can get it. Taking that bulk out of that nail. As you can see, I have got my right hand done. My left hand is still rubbish. But either later today or tomorrow, I'm going to be taking these off and I'm going to be sculpting super duper winter set. And we're talking long, so I'm going to video that. It won't be the same because that would be too easy. For me, wearing 2 different hands is a big talking point, so it gets me new clients. It also enables me to practice, and it also means that I can showcase my skill, because most people wouldn't have nails as long as I have. But it also means that I get clients that will come who will go, I love what you've got on, can I have that? So it's very good for getting new that maybe would usually have gel polish, who you can then convert to acrylic colour. And for me, that's a bonus because that's where my money is. It's in the acrylic. So just filing that thumb in, whisking around that cuticle. I have to say that glitter is absolutely stunning. And if you make sure your glitter is matte when you capped it, you know you've got that filing room then. You won't cut glitter. So just refining that shape. Her thumbs, actually, as I've said before, Shana bites her acrylics. She will literally bite them off sometimes. So we sculpted this thumb last time because it had broken. And she came back and said, and I switched to sculpted nails because I couldn't bite through it. So we're going to do that next time she has a new set. I'm not going to give her tips, I'm going to sculpt them. And I will stop her biting her nails. So once we have filed and buffed those nails to where we want them, it's time for the top coat. So I'm using CJP's Tattoo Top Gloss, top coat all the nails. I run my finger along the edges and the free edge of the nails once I've top coated to remove any excess, and I then put them in the lamp for 60 seconds, allow them to cool down for a few seconds, and then apply cuticle oil, and that's your finished look.